On November 19th, a man called the forklift driver to toss the car occupying his private parking space into a creek. It happened in Rongxin White House Area A community in Sanshan District, Fuzhou City, Fujian Province. The following day, the Jinshan police station of the Fuzhou Police Security Bureau received a call from the victim. They investigated and reported that Chen Mogun arrived at the community's garage at 5 p.m. on November 18th and occupied the private parking space of the owner, Lin Mokai, without leaving any contact information on the car. Lin contacted Chen, who refused to move his car. Lin hired Gong Moqiang, 38, to dump Chen's vehicle into the creek using his forklift. On November 20th, the vehicle had been salvaged, and the scene was cordoned off. At noon on November 20th, the paper cited an eyewitness at the scene that on November 19th, he saw the entire process of the forklift throwing the car into the river as he passed the Liuhuaxi Park. However, he didn't see the suspected car owner appear at the scene. Straight Metropolis Daily cited the Rongxin White House Area A security guard on November 20th that he only knows that a vehicle was thrown into the creek the night before. The paper reported after learning from a property staff of the community that both cars had their own parking spaces, and the owner whose car was thrown into the river parked in the private parking space of another owner.
郑州富士康员工上个月发生逃离潮之后，近日开出高薪招工，但疑似原先承诺的员工待遇没有兑现，与实际待遇差太多，员工感到上当受骗。22号起爆发集体抗议，警方动用催泪瓦斯镇压，有员工遭到围殴。
给我警察打人了啊！富士康门口警察打人了啊！穿白衣服的全都是郑州市的人民武警啊！
苹果市内赶订单目前还是在招聘中。员工的话都是我们政府保送的呀，政府都接管了呀，省里面直接管的。昨天晚上有发生工资的事情，有点乱的话，他们签的合同，员工的工资太低了。
知情者魏先生表示，10多年前富士康刚在郑州设厂的时候，政府规定一个村派出几个人到富士康上班，但政府为了利益牺牲了百姓的利益。
富士康这多走得多嘛，给他待遇不好，30块钱1小时，但是他有要求，要干到一定的时间才行。他的工期现在是到2月15号，富士康宿舍脏乱差，卫生不达标，宿舍里面是硬板床，必须得自己带被褥过去，吃饭的话不好，我们宁愿花钱吃泡面，也不会吃他们提供的免费的饭。
据了解，新员工需在宿舍隔离几天，因为缺物资吃不饱。22号上午，部分员工推倒铁皮围墙冲卡。
以前就发一个面包，你上午吃了，下午都得饿着，谁不跑哎？
记者23号打通富士康的台湾母公司鸿海集团电话，总机人员回复不知道郑州富士康的具体情况。新唐人记者熊斌、中原采访报道。
周二，强震后余震不断，房屋建筑倒塌，灾民在临时搭建的帐篷里避难，缺少水和食物。当局表示，由于地震引发山体滑坡，阻滞交通，救援缺乏重型设备，偏远地区的一些居民仍被埋在瓦砾中。印尼总统佐科表示，政府将向灾民提供援助。
korban-korban yang masih tertimbun, saya perintahkan agar itu didahulukan.
Bisa sepotong rumah saya ambruk, yang adik kakakmu udah nggak ada rumahnya. Yang belum diketemukan 6 masih tertimbun nggak ya Pak？
印尼灾难机构统计，遇难者中有很多是学生。地震发生时，他们正在学校上课。幸存者回想起当时逃离家园的情景，依然心有余悸。受灾的展玉地区目前有1000多人受伤，近6万人流离失所，超过2万所房屋受损，医院不堪重负，药物、水和食物等生活必备物资缺乏。新唐人电视台记者于良、于威综合报道。
Guangzhou residents become homeless after getting yellow codes. Guangzhou, the manufacturing hub of southern China, has become increasingly tense as COVID cases rise rapidly, making it the center of this country's pandemic. Against this backdrop, the Guangzhou city government is further tightening measures such as mass testing, isolation, and lockdown in many areas. They have even built solid barricades with barbed wire and electric grids to prevent people in high-risk areas from escaping. However, these measures also had many unfortunate consequences. People were unable to go out to work or buy food. In addition, the supplies provided by the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, were not sufficient, which led to many people fighting each other and scuffles broke out. There was even a reported case where a woman in Guangzhou's Haizhu district fainted after barely eating for several days due to the quarantine. In addition, numerous tents have been set up on the streets of Guangzhou. It is not that the people want to experience camping in the middle of the street, but it has become a temporary shelter for those who received yellow codes on their phone when they are out of their homes. People are suddenly homeless and can go back to their apartments, stay in a hotel, or take any public transportation. These tents have become the only way to adapt to the current situation. Racism in China increasingly common, Africans not allowed to enter some places. The situation of the Chinese becoming increasingly racist towards foreigners is becoming more common when it is suggested that they are the cause of an infectious disease such as monkeypox. The situation was exacerbated during the COVID pandemic, especially as China's black community was blamed for spreading the virus. A video shared on Twitter on November 21st shows Hong Kong authorities using pepper spray when two black people are not wearing masks to go outside instead of reminding them. In addition, some images shared on the internet show that Africans were banned from supermarkets and public transportation. A McDonald's sign clearly states, "Blacks are not allowed in this restaurant." Racism and xenophobia in China know no bounds and have become a hot topic of comments on social platforms. Poor quarantine facilities for Xinjiang's people. Residents in Xinjiang, the arid and mountainous far west of the country, have just passed 100 days under the world's strictest zero-COVID measures. However, the pandemic situation is not positive when many positive cases are continuously appearing. As a result, more and more centralized quarantine facilities are appearing to quickly manage people at risk of infection. A video shared on Twitter shows many people from Xinjiang locked in the centralized quarantine center and tortured by the CCP with hunger and diseases. No one takes care of them. With depressed and sad eyes, they can only try to make it through the day and hope for some miracle to help them.
突然一声巨响，一间药店的门窗瞬间被强大的冲击波震碎，连吊顶都整块掉落下来。
江阳爆炸了，这房顶你看，全砸下来了，这玻璃也烂了都，看这全东西全炸了。
听到巨响之后，人们跑到室外，看到江阳化工厂上方腾起巨大的蘑菇云，
特别大的声音嘛，5公里以内的玻璃都响。
而现场更是浓烟滚滚，仍不时传来更多爆炸声。如此严重的爆炸事故，大陆官方媒体的报道却不多。事故发生已快2天，当局的官方回应仍是大火已被扑灭，人员伤亡不明。根据大陆百度网站的介绍，发生爆炸的江阳化工厂是中共兵器工业集团的骨干军工企业，拥有专业技术人员1300人，其经营重点之一就是建成全国最大的民用爆破器材生产基地。这已不是江阳化工厂第一次发生爆炸事故，去年9月2日，该厂曾发生爆炸，当局称个别员工受伤。2005年6月，江阳化工厂曾发生大规模爆炸事故，当时官媒称有数百人受伤，而伤者多是在爆炸现场500米以外受伤，爆炸现场的伤亡情况至今不明。新唐人电视台记者乔安综合报道。
在建的漕宝路快速路新建工程，现在这座主桥是要跨越我们现在既有的机场联络线、沪昆高铁、沪昆铁路，还有在建的沪苏沪铁路。因为跨越的线路比较多，下面又是运营铁路，所以我们选择了转体这样一种对下方铁路影响较少的一种施工工艺。但是这种限于目前这个环境，对我们转体的设计提出了很苛刻的要求，所以最终设计形成了这样一种3维极不对称的异形转体方案。
在转体的那个过程中，我们是通过那个计算机和北斗定位系统。通过计算机在控制这个转体的速度以及 转体的那个角度，我们都是实时进行监控的。就是我们到最后转体就位的时候，我们就通过点动每1秒或者每5秒和10秒这几种方式进行点动，保证最后就位的那个误差是最小的，就是在毫米级以内。
A Chinese real estate agent in California was sentenced to 20 years on November 21st because she bilked at least $26 million from investors in a Southern California hotel and condominium project. As the Associated Press reported on November 22nd, Ruixue Serena Shi, 38, was the general manager of a Chinese-based real estate company, Guangzhou Land, with the Los Angeles office. She is well known as the Beauty President. She tricked more than 160 would-be buyers into giving her down payments for a 207-unit luxury complex at the Coachella Resort in the desert southeast of Los Angeles that she never built. In fact, she only bought 20 acres of land in the area. Most of the remaining investments were spent on personal items such as luxury cars, travel, clothing, dining, and shopping. For example, she splurged $2.2 million to travel around the world, and $300,000 to buy 2 luxury cars. That also included $800,000 spent on a full-service styling agency in Beverly Hills. During the trial, more than 20 victims submitted written testimonies. Many of them complained that the scam had left them in financial difficulty. One even thought about committing suicide due to the loss of his retirement savings. The Department of Justice statement said, several discussed their reliance on Xi's false promises that their investments would assist them in securing visas to immigrate to the United States. One victim even wrote that after losing his retirement savings to Xi's scheme, he even contemplated suicide. Prosecutors said that while the victims were suffering financially and psychologically from the loss, Xi was living a life of luxury. The prosecution alleged that Xi cheated people out of at least $26 million. But the actual amount may be higher, and the defendant's target is mainly Chinese people. U.S. District Judge R. Gary Klausner said, there has been no acceptance of responsibility. There has been a denial of responsibility. In addition to prison time, she was ordered to pay $35.8 million in restitution.